You know what's good, y'all? Another video. Getting deep in these videos now, man. Yep. Touched a few basic topics. We're gonna start diving into some shit, y'all. Really, really soon. Um, if y'all think I went deep, we're gonna get deep, deep. Alright? Like, and I'm cool with whatever. Call me whatever name. I don't live in fear. Y'all ain't paying my bills. So, well, whoever's talking shit ain't paying my bills. So, you know, I'm good. Yeah. But I want to talk a little bit about language. Alright? I guess that would be like the main topic. Language and magic and witchcraft a little bit and how they're interrelated. So scientists in 2012 did an experiment, okay? And it's not every fucking ancient language from across the world, okay? They did 100, okay? 100 ancient languages from different places. Like some are native from Americas, some from China and Asia, some from Africa. And they did a test on the etymology of these languages, okay? The words, they're using the phonetics and shit to see if they had like an origin. You know, if they had anything in common. Did they have like this fucking place of origin where they came from? Shit like that. And what they basically ended up finding out is that all 100 of those languages all came from Sumeria. Okay. Language has a source. Okay. Hence, when they tell the story about the Tower of Babel, that's really what the aliens did on some shit. Alright? Because at one time, the universal language was phonetic fucking tones. Okay, you would even talk. You would use fucking telepathy and feelings and emotions. Okay? That's primordial you. Alright? That's how it's always been. That's why traditions and history get passed down through song. Okay? Because they created these witchcraft spells out of motherfucking the constellations. Okay? Because the constellations are energy points. Alright? Energy grids and energy points. Okay? And certain ones are portals to other dimensions where motherfucking different forms of collective consciousness could fucking travel. Okay, and that's how they communicate. Alright, so if the fucking Arcturians or the fucking Pleiadians ever reached out to one of your asses before, it's through one of those motherfucking portals, right? The Pleiadians are going through the fucking Pleiades motherfucking portal out of one of the seven sisters, okay? Which will be one of the seven sisters, right? Because as above, so below. Right? So that's how they're gonna communicate to you. Alright? Through motherfucking these portals and shit. Alright? So these energy points, these constellations are different energy points, okay? And people's zodiac is directly tied to your energy. Okay, so you could directly tap into those fucking constellations and stars, okay, and talk to them because they're living conscious beings too. They're beings of plasma, okay? And they go in order, okay? They run in order and structure, alright? And the same fucking pulse, repulse, motherfucking inhale, exhale, that whole excitation, the motherfucking organ energy, that sexual energy, the kundalini energy, all that shit, that's them, okay? Same thing, okay? But they're beings of light, so they vibrate much higher. Okay, so that's how you communicate with them, so you can get these higher vibrational thought patterns. Okay, so basically, this is what society does. Number one, they call astrology woo-woo bullshit, right? Well, you got dudes like J.P. Morgan saying, "Oh, millionaires don't do astrology, billionaires do," and then you got presidents doing astrology, like President Roosevelt and shit. You know, so you got these people doing this shit, right? And then you got science and mainstream motherfucking society telling you, oh, that shit is woo-woo bullshit. So you don't tap in and you don't know what energies are occurring on what days. So you're not aware of what's going on because there's a cosmic clock. Okay, and that's known for thousands of years, all the way up to now. Even in modern science, they don't admit it. Walter Russell, he's got the cosmic clock works. Okay, so these things are known. It's just not talked about a lot. Okay, just like cancer being cured by frequencies. Okay, they don't talk about that a lot. Okay, but it exists. Alright, it's called the 11th harmonic. Okay, because music is healing. And the whole universe is just a fucking song, alright? It's different vibrations, different tunes being played by different motherfucking beings, okay? Because everything exists in a field, and then the vibration, the song, fucking manifests into matter and shapes it through pressures in the medium, which usually come out in geometrical motherfucking ways, because that's how the pressure shapes fucking matter, okay? So, society wants you to feel like a victim to your zodiac sign, to give you an excuse to be a piece of shit, okay? Just because I'm a Gemini now I'm gonna be a two-faced bitch? No, okay? You actually have a power. See, these zodiacs, this shit is your power, right? Everyone has different powers, all right? It's not to hate on the next guy. It's to know you're from this constellation. You have this power. You're tapped into this. This is your power. Okay, so take like a Cancer. They're emotional. That's your power. You can manifest better because manifestations, you need emotions. You need to really believe that shit. Really fucking be passionate about this. I'm gonna really fucking do that shit. And as a Cancer, if you're a Cancer, you would be more in tune to that. Okay, me, I'm a Capricorn. Okay, I'm super grounded to earth. Okay, but I'm also spacey. Alright, and I'm kind of like water too. I'm very balanced, but there's good and bad in everything. I just know my powers. Alright, I'm not fucking worried about the bad parts of me. Okay, because I take the worst parts of me and use it for good. So my attitude and my stubbornness and all that shit, I use that for spirit. Alright, and fucking the spirits of the earth and everything to protect. Alright, to be a fucking protector out here. Okay, so I took something bad and negative about myself that people used to fucking talk shit about me, alright? And I took it, I used it for positive, okay? Because that's my powers, alright? So, don't be a victim. You're not, okay? You're not a victim. Why does what I'm saying matter? People crafted letters from the constellations. That's where these letters come from. And over time, they've evolved through different fucking societies and cultures and fucking doing it their own way with their own phonetics and fucking crafting and shaping their own fucking letters to the point where we're at today. Okay? For the purpose of witchcraft. Okay? Because they knew, these fucking aliens knew that if they could create a language for us that makes spells to fuck us up and to keep us good fucking consumers, to run their machines, that'll be the perfect thing. Okay? So, through these languages and through these ancient teachings and these mythologies and these ancient structures, these clay tablets and these fucking, all these things on the walls like hieroglyphics and these cuneiforms and all this shit are magic spells and rituals. Okay, and even the position of these structures matters. Okay, that's why they're at certain points. That's why they're aligned to the stars. And that's why even in the story of Isis, right, that she collects 13 pieces of Osiris, and then she has to stand between an obelisk and a dome. And then when you look at how that shit's built, it's just like that because they're doing these magic rituals and these spells. Okay, that's why your churches and temples and all that shit have altars. Okay, language is witchcraft. It is magic. Okay, witchcraft is just a negative connotation of magic. Okay, so don't be scared when I say witchcraft, but also read between the lines when knowing when I'm calling something bad by calling it witchcraft. Alright, not in this connotation, but yes, as far as language being witchcraft, how they've crafted it, okay, because it's not good, okay. And another thing is they knew the power symbols, okay, the power symbols and how shapes motherfucking bypass our conscious mind and go straight into our subconscious mind, okay. So they can make us think about things without making us consciously know we're thinking about these things, and that helps with the rituals. It helps them put these things forward, okay. So that's why they wrote out what they wrote out and the way they wrote it out, okay. And so everything is shaped and crafted the way it is, all right. Because English is definitely witchcraft language, okay. That's why they call it spelling. You know what I mean? Good morning, when mourning is a state of grief, you know. There's witchcraft in all types of words. Blessing, be less, right? So we have to be conscious of the words we're putting out and the spells we're casting upon people and casting upon ourselves in our real everyday life, okay. That's why positive affirmations are good, okay. They're gonna help rewire your brain to think different shit more positive, alright? Because they've literally, and who is they? Motherfucking a whole collection of motherfucking people over time, okay, from the fucking aliens to the people helping run society, okay, which are usually part of secret societies, okay, helping motherfucking shape and write these scriptures from the newer times, right, and trying to preserve older rituals, okay, for themselves and to fuck up the planet and keep people the way the aliens wanted to keep us, okay, which is good consumers not thinking about shit, all right. That's their plan, okay, and they love it every time you fucking don't fucking think about, you know, your health or helping yourself or helping the earth or changing this shit up. Just their comfort in this materialistic motherfucking lie that they've created helps their agenda. Okay, so being rebellious is doing research. That's literally being rebellious. Okay, that's a good thing. All right. Your language comes from a source, which from a lot of cultures, Samaria. This is where you get a lot of things from. Modern day architectures and religions and mathematics and our concepts of time and kingship and all these things that come from this source and this place. Okay, they did some fucked up shit, alright, to help with their agenda, alright. So witchcraft, language, manifestations, why does that matter? The things you say matter to a certain extent, okay? Because you can make a joke that doesn't change the physical reality, all right? The power behind the words is the emotions and the intentions behind that shit. That's the driving factor behind everything, from manifestations to witchcraft to everything. So if you want to do a ritual or spell, you have to have the intentions and the emotions, okay? All that shit ties in. And that's all your powers that they try to take away from you and call it bullshit while using it against you in real life. Okay? Yeah. We're coming to this time now that it's like everything matters. We're at this time where everything matters. Okay? We're coming into the age of Aquarius, and there's going to be a decision that's going to have to be made. Okay? And we're in a great time we can make this decision. Okay? For thousands of years, people have not had the resources allocated to them to find shit out. Okay, so there was no internet back then. Alright, now that there's internet, we, along with the shift in energies cosmically, okay, we're at a time where we could set a new president. And we could literally create a reality that's never existed before in this realm. Okay? That's a big deal. For you, your offsprings, all that shit. Right? And it starts with caring about everything. So even your language and the words you're speaking matters. Okay? And people look into your languages and different languages, like really start thinking about the words you're using and the things you're conjuring into this realm, into this existence. Okay? It matters that much. Seriously. Man. I have people talking about how you know magic is real. Dude, study nature. That's how you know it's real. You'll see the alchemy. You'll see the connection within yourself to that. Okay? Go ground your feet a little bit. Go touch the earth. You know what I'm saying? Get the electric on. You know, you gotta connect these circuits in your motherfucking body, okay? You gotta eat electrical foods, okay? Bring up the electricity in your body. You have to wear clothing that is not fucking cotton and linen and all this shit. We gotta wear higher vibrational fabrics like linens and motherfucking wool and shit that's electrically conducting. Okay, and we gotta wear motherfucking metals like silver that are electrically conducting. Coppers, gold, alright? We have to up our motherfucking self. Because we are electrical beings. We are a liquid crystal, plasma, electrical motherfucking being. Okay? Ether energy. Alright? Ether energy because we come from that primordial source. Because that's where everything comes from. Okay? And through disturbing that is where everything else manifests. Okay? Taught by the greatest geniuses. I don't have to make this shit up. You could go back to fucking whatever culture you want. Alright? They're talking about motherfucking how you're this soul, that you're this motherfucking spirit, this high vibrational motherfucking energy. Okay? And then you could go back into motherfucking science. And the great minds there too. Newton and motherfucking Maxwell and Heaviside and motherfucking Tesla, Steinmetz, all these motherfuckers. And they'll tell you how light propagates. And it's through this same motherfucking invisible force that we call spirit, that they call ether. Okay? And through the ether, once you disturb that shit, you create fields. And through these fields, once you vibrate that fucking field, once the vibration comes, that's where particles come from. Okay? That's how electricity is conducted in science. Alright? That's how the greatest minds taught that shit. Okay? And back in the days, in the ancient times, you come from that primordial chaos. Okay? It's the same concept. You come from that pool of fucking pure potential. Okay, and from that pool of pure potential, all things manifest. It's the same concepts taught scientifically throughout thousands of years. Okay, that we're at the point now that we have these terms that we use. Okay, and back then they didn't have as many terms. They would use like fucking metaphors and create these situations so that people could understand these motherfucking energies and shit. Okay. And really, a lot of these religions and shit were created by fucking secret societies for them to communicate with each other, okay, and to keep people down, alright? Because they want to keep people down, they want to throw symbols in your face, and then they want to give it a negative connotation in order to keep you down, okay? When that's not, that's your fucking powers, okay? Those are your hand mudras, okay? Those are the symbols to help unlock fucking certain thoughts and patterns, okay? Because really, there's like a universal language. Okay, and when you could tap into that, that's when you can fucking communicate with the universe directly. Alright? And that's a lot of what they try to do too with some of these languages, like to help humans communicate with them. Alright? but they're fucking so much more advanced with the knowledge and kept us down, that's an advanced form that they gave us of universal communication, when you could figure out the rituals and the magic behind the tones and the phonetics and the symbols. Okay, and they stole that knowledge, okay, and then they called it woo-woo bullshit, and then they fed you whatever the fuck they be feeding our society, which be not even like smart shit. It'd be like motherfucking Africans banging Neanderthals, and that's why people are here, Homo sapiens sapien, and just a bunch of shit. It's like, bro, like, you know, that a fucking that chicken was a dinosaur at one point, like, or that sharks haven't evolved in like 300 million years, and alligators and fucking dragonflies, and then it's like, so why did people evolve? And it's like, oh, some things evolve, some things don't. It's like, you know, that sounds like a pretty intelligent fucking design. And it's like, no, it's all random. And it's like, so how the fuck does it know? It's like, oh, it comes to a point. So I'm like, why the fuck is T-Rex not at that point? Like, why would it evolve down to a chicken, bro? Like, that seems like its max form compared to its minimum form, bro. And it's like, they'll feed you all these speculations and shit, and it's like they're trying to hide you from the truth all the time. And it's to distract you with fucking misinformation so that you don't find good information that's gonna help you move forward in life. Okay? So, why does that matter? Why does it matter? I'm gonna say what I want, do what I want. I feel you. But, man, you gotta care. You gotta care about your existence and the fucking spells you're putting on people and yourself. Because whether you're aware of it or not, you're putting the spell every time you talk. That's why when I say I'm doing witchcraft, I'm using words that are helping empower you. Okay, so I'm doing good magic by sitting up here and giving y'all powers back. Okay? So, understand, there's different energies. People are aware of these energies and they're using it against you, whether you know it or not. Get control back of your life, of your mind. Okay? This is the year 2025. All the information out here, we're exposing all that bullshit exposed. Okay? We're gonna talk about it. Alright? They can't hide it no more. We're talking about it. Okay? So that was a quick lesson on witchcraft and language. Alright? What is it? Why does it exist? And why does it matter? Alright? Have a blessed night. Have a blessed day. Wherever you're at. Alright? And when I say blessed, I apologize. I mean blessed. Right? Gotta be conscious. We're not perfect. Right? Every day just getting better. Okay? And fixing shit. Alright? Because it's a constant battle. Alright? Peace out.